Thank you for watching our proposal video. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed the experience. So we just wanted to talk a little bit about our experience, starting with you. What did you like about
Me first?
You first, yeah, you first. What did you like about the proposal?
I think I love everything. Everything. I don't think I have like anything that I love the most. Everything was like surprising, awesome. Like I don't have any complaint. I felt like I was in a movie. I was blown away.
Okay. Anything that caught you off guard? Anything that was special? Anything?
I kind of find it odd that Brendan called me and said that there was an emergency at work. I kind of believed it, and then I kind of didn't, because I know if there's an emergency at work, I have to go in. But it was odd that he said he was out of town, and I was like, okay, something is up. I'll see what y'all have planned.
So basically what she's talking about is what happened was, so where we did the proposal was at her workplace. So it's on a weekend and she's off weekend. So I asked her boss if it was cool that we could set it up here. And he said, okay, but how are you going to get her here? So I said, easy. We'll tell her that we have dinner reservations. And on the way, I'll get him to call her and say there's an emergency at work and she has to show up. And she fell for it.
I did a little bit.
You fell for it hard.
Well, a little bit. Someone told me that it was here.
Who told you?
Not telling you.
Okay. What did you think about the different rooms?
I saw the different rooms and I was like, whoa, like this is like different. I didn't know like this room can look like this. Like I felt like I was going through a different room with different experience, and like each room had a special feel, and it just kept getting better and better and better, and I kept crying more and more and more.
Yeah, your face was kind of not even a minute in.
Oh my gosh. It has a conservation map, so we can lay aside in the summer. I mean, barely.
Big baby.
I
Okay.
feel like I'm gonna cry now too. Okay, I'm gonna collect myself.
You gonna cry? It's
No.
okay. It's okay.
I don't wanna cry too.
So we were dating for almost 8 years, and I know a lot of people were waiting. A lot of people were asking, when are you gonna marry her? What are you waiting for? You're getting old. Hurry up. This and that. So I couldn't just do a quick little proposal. So I said, you know what? I gotta do something big. I gotta knock her off her feet. I gotta let her know, like, okay, this guy really loves me. So I had some help from a lot of people to put together the nice, fantastic
Yes.
surprise.
You did a really good job.
I know, right? But I created it. I thought about it, like.
Okay, we all know that someone helped you. Like,
Yeah,
real hard.
Well, teamwork makes the dream work, right? So nobody does anything by themselves. So I'm glad that I had a great team. And as you guys can see, we're now engaged.
My fingers probably look crooked.
But honestly, it was a pleasure being able to do this. It was a pleasure being able to surprise
Yes.
you. I had to think of what gifts would be perfect to give to you. I changed my mind a lot of times, but I thought, what would be meaningful from the heart, and so that's exactly what we did.
It was so awkward. For 4 months, it was so awkward. I knew you were up to something. I go into the room, quiet. Can you go outside for a little bit? I'm like, why? Oh, I come and sit beside you. Can you not look at my phone? I'm like, I wasn't even looking at your phone to begin with. You're just like, have your phone. You're like,
I don't want you to see anything.
it's so awkward for the last 4 months. You're like, just give me a little couple months. It'll be better after. I'm just like,
That was kind of obvious.
it was very obvious. He's not good at secret at all.
Oh, but did you see this coming?
Not like the gift, not the gift.
Did you
not
see
the
the whole
setup,
Mhm.
but like, I got my little informers that told me the dates.
2 people. I know 2 people right now. I'm gonna out them right now. My sister Jennifer, and one of her best friends Jessica. You guys, nah. I'm never telling you guys anything ever again, because I'd say, yo, don't tell Vanessa this is exactly what I'm gonna do. What do? They go and tell you. So it's like, oh, okay.
Guys, I did not tell him your names. It was not me. He guessed. And I told him that 2 birdies told me, and he said that it was you guys.
So you didn't admit?
It's not them.
Why you always lying?
It's not them.
All right, okay.
All I knew was the date and sort of the location. The location was like on and off. I heard it was Friday. I heard it was Saturday. I heard it was a restaurant. I heard that was at your workplace. I heard, like, it was so many. I didn't know what to believe. So when it happened, I was like, I knew a little bit, but not too much.
That's why I don't tell people your business. You say, keep nothing to yourself. See? That's exactly why I don't tell. Let's see. They ruined the whole surprise. Well, they didn't ruin it.
They didn't ruin it.
I know, but, you know.
But I would have known because he flew my other best friend down. Well, no, he didn't flew. She flew herself down. But, like, she was like, oh, we need to go to the nail salon. I'm like, it's a little odd. We usually stay in and eat and drink wine and gossip. Sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes. But she was like, oh, we need to get our nails done. I'm just like, odd. Weird, but okay. And then when the flight got expensive and she couldn't come, like, it was too expensive that she was like, I'm not going to come anymore. $1,000. $1,000 for a flight. I was like, are you crazy? Come next month. She's like, no, I need to come this weekend. I'm like, that's very suspicious. Like, that's a 3 times thing. Like, you just paid $700.
Bruh.
I'm grateful, though. I'm grateful to come and see the proposal because I don't know what I would have done with my face that got ruined and looked like a clown after I start crying. I don't know what I would have done without her, so I'm grateful. But it was really expensive.
I know. It was cool. I'm glad that she was able to come because all the times, like, if I was to go out, so nights before, I was at this place at like 1 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, trying to figure out everything, trying to run through every place and see exactly what I'm going to do. You know, imagine if she wasn't here to occupy you and you'd be texting me like, hey, can we hang out? Or, hey, what are you up to? And I'd be like,
I remember lying is a sin.
That's true, too. So it was good. I'm glad that you were occupied. I'm glad it went well. So in the end of it was good. I'm glad I now have a fiance. Right? Yeah. I'm glad. And I just want to thank a few people. First off, I want to thank you guys for watching and thank you guys for supporting us over the years through the many stuff we post on Facebook and Instagram, the people who show us love and constantly tell me to marry her. You know, there's also...
you didn't really listen. You took so long.
Well, but think about it. Imagine if we were dating for a year and then you wouldn't have the nice engagement that you did.
Knowing you probably would have done it.
Yeah, probably.
The exact same thing. So...
All right, so there's a few people I want to thank. So I want to thank first a few people who helped to make that day special. So I want to start with Nala. From the beginning, I asked her, she said she was interested in that kind of stuff. And I said, hey, how would you like to help me on this project? And she said, okay. And from the start, she started sending me, what do you call it? Like swatches and different colors of stuff. And I'm sitting there like, what's a palette? Like, what's all these colors? Like, what do you got in mind? And she's like, okay, no, this is what they do. This is what they do. You know, she came clutch. She came with the design. She made the nice signs. Wrote the letters on this nice onion paper, which I thought, paper. Yeah, it was nice. When she told me, she's like, "This is onion paper," I smelled it, and I was like, "She's like, no, it's not onion paper. It's not. Doesn't smell like onion. It just means it's transparent." Yeah, I didn't know any better. You know, and so she helped put this together, like with the ideas and stuff. So that was amazing. And Colin came on the day, and he said, "Okay, let's put this together." The two of them sat in the next room. You know, everything laid out. Started getting all the ideas. Started getting the bows, ribbons, flowers, everything together. You guys were incredible. You guys were so awesome. You guys definitely need to start your own event planning, right? Because they do a fantastic job. Like, that was incredible. One thing I remember when we were doing it, I was getting so nervous because I had like an hour left. And so I'm spinning in circles. I'm stressing out because it's not almost finished. And I'm like, are we going to be done in time? And Nala says, okay, come, Colin, let's do this activity. Let's do this drama activity.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, okay, whatever. So she said, okay, there's a pen and a paper. So one person would say, what is it? She'd say, this is a pen. The person would say, a what? And she'd say, a pen. And then he'd say, okay, pass it to them. This person would say, this is a paper. A what? A paper. Pass it. And anyways, as you go around, you'd get so confused and trying to remember. You start twisting your tongue and everything that you forget, you know, what we were worrying about. So that was really amazing. So you guys were fantastic. I thank you guys so much for that. Next on the list, Jennifer and Corinne from Imani J Events. And I'll definitely put the link for their Instagram page below. They came with this whole big balloon wall that said, will you marry me? And this balloon tower that said, I love you. It was so beautiful. Fantastic work. Great pricing. If you guys are interested, they did amazing work. I love it. They came earlier, came before me. They started putting up the balloon wall. I sit there with their machine, blowing up balloons like... it was, you should have seen it. Like, they came with this little balloon like air thing. It was cool. You needed to see it. It was cool. It was fine. Okay. You guys were incredible. I'm really grateful to have you guys on the team. It was fantastic. It was awesome. Next, I want to thank Rovonn, the videographer, who is actually taking this video right now. He came clutch. He came in early. He got a lot of videos of the setup. You know, came with this big mic to do a voiceover for these things, and you know, he put this whole creation together. So I thank him. If you guys need a videographer, I'll be more than happy to send you his way. Reasonable pricing, fantastic work, great guy. You know, a little silly, but great guy. So Rovonn, I'm really grateful for you, bro. Call you Director Ro. Thank you. I'm grateful. One person also. Brendan Allen, our photographer.
And
also,
my boss.
Yep. He gave me, when I sat and talked to him, I said, hey, look, I have an idea. I want to do this thing. He said, okay, what do you have in mind? I said, I'm going to need some of your office space. And he said, okay, just make sure it's all cleaned up, make sure it's messy, but let's do it. And he was so excited. He's like, yeah, let's get it done. Like, you know, he came to meet me Friday night in Mississauga to give me the key so I can come and scope the place out, get it decorated. You know, he gave me the okay. He came, took amazing photos of that special evening.
Looking like a clown.
he did a good job. The photos were amazing.
Did a good job.
Right. I'll add his link below if you guys are interested in hiring him for photography. He does weddings. He does anything, you name it. Amazing work. Again, Brendan, thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
I want to thank the
free
people.
lunch. Next week.
You mean he's gonna end up paying for you because you know how you don't like.
I got him free lunch yesterday and next week and next time. Free lunch, Brendan. It's in video.
Okay. I just want to thank the people who actually came here. Maria and Amy, two of Vanessa's friends who were here, keeping her distracted, keeping her busy. You guys were great. It was good having you guys, keeping her very busy. Making sure her nails were done because, like, you know, I don't know if you guys can see, these actually look really good. Normally, she likes to have the ratchet-looking nails, like the... So that
it's not ratchet. I usually just break one or two and then it looks ratchet, but it's good for 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah,
so
I'm surprised it lasted this long.
I know. I was so nervous that you were going to break it the day before because I'm like, imagine going on and then like putting the ring on and there's a broken nail. Like,
I was very careful for the last 2 days.
Yep. Also, Justine, I want to thank you so much. You were so helpful in this for years. That's one of my best friends for years. She kept saying to me, is this going to be the year you propose to Vanessa? Is this going to be the year you propose to Vanessa? Is this going to be the year you propose to Vanessa? You know, she had her 2 kids, my goddaughters, even them saying, Uncle John, when are you going to marry Auntie Vanessa? And I'm there like, I know your mama put you up to that. Stop. You know, and it was great. She came with me when I went to look at the range. She took some pictures, videos. It was great. She came to help me pick certain things out. She gave me ideas for the music and stuff that had to do with the proposal. So thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. Now you can be happy that I actually did it. So I don't need to hear that no more.
Now it's time to plan. I'm putting you to work.
But I really appreciate it. Dre and Cherise, you two are amazing.
Yes,
thank you guys for coming out and sharing it with us. Dre, thank you for also taking photos. It was really appreciated. You got some really good shots, you know, and we had a good time. I appreciate you guys, love you guys. And last but not least, who was there, Pastor Q, thank you. You know, it was good having you out. Someone who's seen the both of us grow over the last 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So we thank you. We appreciate everything you've done for us and everything you're doing for us currently. You know, you mean a lot to us, and we're really grateful to have you. Now, to those people who made a video tribute, I just want to really quickly shout everybody out. So I have it in the list. I want to thank my cousin Brittany, my cousin Brandon, my friend Chop, Kim, Jordan, my sister Jennifer, friend Omer, your cousin Sade, 2 of our friends Jessica and Sterling. I want to thank Maria, Michelle, your cousin Tiffany and KG, John and Denicia, your other cousin Tiffany, Tanner, and Pastor Q. I want to thank you guys so much for the tribute. Your words were so heartwarming. It meant the most.
Did you say Michelle?
I did say Michelle.
Oh, okay, sorry. Sorry.
You guys, your words meant the most for us, and honestly, we'll rewatch those videos and we feel the love, and we really love and appreciate you all, you guys, and we're happy to see that there's a lot of people who love us. So I want to thank you guys, and last but not least, I want to thank God for allowing me to find the one that I'm supposed to love forever. Even though you get on my nerves, and even though, you know, sometimes you like to put your feet on me when they're cold and all that stuff. Yeah.
Because your body is warm.
Yeah,
that's
why.
My
heat. Like, yo, if God wanted you to have your own heat, He'd give you that. Like, you don't just like, no.
But my feet is cold and your body is warm.
No, it doesn't. You go.
It's supposed to warm it up.
You go stand next to a heater. You go stand on a heater and let your feet warm up, and then, you know, problem solved. But You know, I want to thank God because this is definitely a blessing. Ups and downs, a lot of hard times we've fallen on, a lot of good
Yeah.
times. So I'm grateful that you've seen us through it, and I'm
Yes.
grateful for where He will take us next.
Mhm.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.